Hi there, this is Teresa. Welcome back to the channel. We are going to look at no contact and separation with you and your person. So if there is silence, they ghosted you, you want to know what is the situation, what are their feelings, what are their intentions, what are their next actions towards you, we're going to find out. Keep in mind this is general collective, only take what resonates, leave the rest. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. We're going to start with Aries first. Aries, no contact and separation. What is your person's feelings, intentions, next actions? Okay, it came out really fast. So your person is feeling like they do believe the two of you will have a new beginning. Now their intentions is they're very determined to come towards you because they do still have feelings and emotions for you. But they are a little bit worried about you not really trying to assist in fixing things. So let's clarify this. Why is this person worried that Aries does not want to fix things while they're in no contact when they do try to come back towards you? Okay, so their concern is that you're not going to forgive them. So this person has done something that has made you sad, has hurt you. Maybe they've done it multiple times and they know that. And this person's going to come back. They're going to try to fix things, but they're concerned that their apology won't be good enough for you. So let's get some advice. What is the advice for Aries in this situation? If you really are wanting resolution with this person, if you really are wanting to come back into union with this person, you do need to recognize if this person's apology, them asking for forgiveness, is something that's true and genuine. Connect with, how do you feel when they apologize? How do you feel when they say they're sorry? Do you feel what they're saying to be true and authentic, or do you feel like they're just saying it to suffice the situation to get you back? So I want you to focus on the details of what they're saying, but not just what they're saying, how they make you feel when they're saying it. So that's going to be your best advice on helping you make the decision if you should take them back or not. When are they looking to come back? It could be sometime in the next 2 to 3 weeks is when you may potentially hear from this person. All right, let's move on to Taurus. Taurus, no contact and separation with you and your person. What are their feelings? What are their intentions? What are their next actions? If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website's TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Taurus. Okay, wow. So your person feels right now that they need to enjoy their freedom. There's something about your person needing to release this situation between the two of you because they have been trying to balance you and potentially their job, their family, their children, other people. Their priorities have been juggling for quite some time. So your person feels like they should just release this connection. However, their intentions is to be very open with what their emotions are, and their emotions in their heart are telling them that they really should expand and figure out how to make this work, how to course correct the situation and not just throw this situation away. So their intentions with their actions, we do have the King and Queen of Cups. So you could be divine counterparts, you could be mom and dad, maybe you have a child or you share children, maybe you had a pregnancy scare or a miscarriage with this person, there's some type of connection there. Well, it does look like this person is maybe getting psychic readings, they're getting tarot readings, they're trying to understand how you feel while you guys are in separation. They are understanding that they need to wait a little bit longer to make this decision because they feel like if they release this situation fully, then they may miss out on them not getting it correctly, making this situation correct. But it does look like, in all fairness, this person wants to do the right thing and at least clear the air with you in time. So for right now, they're trying to release it because they know they haven't made it the priority that they should. They do want to come back and apologize at some point here. Yeah, we got the Chariot. So sometime in the next 7 days, 7 weeks. For some of you, it may not even be till next July, next summer. The month of 7 could be very significant. They're going to gain that willpower. They're going to gain that courage to at least come through and clear the air with you and see where things go. Like I said, you could have children or a child with this person, or maybe you had a pregnancy scare or a miscarriage. That's how you're going to know that this is your person. Gemini, you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Gemini, no contact in separation. Gemini, what is your person's feelings, intentions, and next actions? Gemini. Okay, so your person is feeling like they should create some type of opportunity to have a new beginning with you. The reason being is because this person does want success with you. Something has happened in this situation where you maybe found that this person was chatting with other people, they were communicating with other people, maybe even online, inappropriately. And this person knows that they shouldn't have done that. So that has caused the breakup, that's caused the separation, it's caused the silence. But your person knows that they need to be more generous and sensitive to your feelings and emotions, and they've been pondering that. So it does look like your person is going to come towards you to try to renew this connection. They're going to try to let you know that they've done the introspection, and if you had done that to them, they would feel the same way. They would have been hurt and disappointed. So they are making these plans here to come towards you. They're going to reveal to you what their intuition has been telling them, that they were in the wrong. Maybe at the time when you had the fight or the argument, they didn't acknowledge that, but they've been doing some introspection, and now their intuition is letting them know they should not have been the way they were. They are going to want to have a new beginning. They're going to take the leap of faith because they do believe that if they come back towards you and that the two of you do come and resolve this, that they won't do that again. It's almost like they've learned the lesson of how it would feel if it was done to them. Like the universe has mirrored it or reflected it for them to understand that. So let's get you some advice. What is the advice for Cancer? Be very open, and if you are determined not to even entertain this because you think, you know, once a cheater, always a cheater, once a person steps out of a relationship, they can never come back, that they'll do it again, then I think your answer really and your advice is you already know that you're determined not to take this person back, so maybe you don't want to even talk to them. But if you are somebody who does feel like sometimes people do make mistakes and everybody is human, and you do feel an emotional connection with this person, then I think you do need to be very open and transparent with how you feel and let this person express to you their need to be more sensitive to your needs and listen to what they're saying to you. That's going to be your best piece of advice. Connect how you feel when they're saying it to you. Cancer. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. All right, Cancer, no contact and separation. What is your person's feelings? What are their intentions? What are their next actions or moves towards you, Cancer? Okay, so right now your person is feeling like they need to expand their thoughts and really wanting to be more sensitive to your needs. They feel like they need to really expand their goals when it comes to the connection between the two of you. Their intentions is to close out the silence. They're ready to break silence. They're ready to come back into connection with you. They hope that you haven't moved on yet. So it feels like this is somebody that you had connected with, and then maybe it's been like 3 months since the two of you have spoken. They are going to take the initiative to try to come towards you. They're going to reach out to you in the hopes that they could try to resolve this and the two of you can find a happy medium of how the two of you can potentially come back together. So let's get some advice for, not Aries, excuse me, Cancer. Let's get some advice for Cancer. Okay, I want you to recognize with this connection, your best piece of advice is recognize, how does this person make you feel with your self-esteem? Does this person make you feel less than? Does it make you feel like you're not on top of the world with them? Because if that is how you feel when you're around this person, or what they say or do, or their energy makes you feel, this is not your person. But if you recognize that you feel more empowered, you feel more successful, you feel good around this person, and they don't make you feel less than, they make you feel valued, they put you on the pedestal that you deserve to be put on, that is your best piece of advice. How do you connect with yourself around this person? Do you feel like you have to dim your own light? Do you have to feel like you're somebody who you're not? I want you to pay attention and recognize that you are somebody who can empower what this person does or how they treat you. So recognize how you feel when they're talking to you and when they're around you. All right, Leo. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website's TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. All right, Leo, no contact in separation, Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. Leo. You're coming out in your person's energy. Leo, your person feels like they need to be more practical in situation. that they should have came through a little more grounded, a little more connected, a little more committal also. Their intentions is to persevere past what they did in the past and surpass it by giving you what you truly deserve. Looks like this person's intentions is to be more compassionate to your own needs, maybe to tap into your heart chakra, connect with you on a different level. They do feel very nostalgic. They feel connected to you even when you're not together. We do have the Ten of Pentacles. So this is somebody who is recognizing that there is a sense of stability and security that they need to give this connection for the long term, because you could be somebody who's highly intuitive. You're very wise. You maybe are picking up on your person's energy while in silence. You know exactly what they're thinking, exactly what they're feeling without even having communication. And this person, I think, knows that. I think they know that you know what they're about to do, because it looks like you've been patiently waiting for this person. They are coming back. Now, your best piece of advice is when this opportunity presents itself, I want you to think about how you're going to reassess the situation in a different form or fashion. Are you going to look at this person through the same lenses of the past, or are you going to be able to detach since the breakup and look at things on a clean slate and look at things from a new perspective? Because this person's coming back more capable of giving you what you truly want and desire than what they did in the past. And I want you to realize that sometimes people make mistakes, but the question is, do you feel that they've learned from that mistake? So that's your piece of advice. Do you feel that when they come back that they're capable of actually giving you what you want and you deserve? So connect with yourself when they're talking to you. Feels like it's going to be sometime in the next 2 to 11 days for some of you. Otherwise, it's going to be 4 weeks for others. All right, Virgo. No contact and separation. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, Virgo, my website's TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. All right, Virgo, no contact and separation. What is your person's feelings, intentions, and next actions, Virgo? Virgo. Your person feels like they need structure in their life, and they feel like the connection the two of you had wasn't structured. It was not really progressing. That's when they have pulled their energy back. They've stopped communication because they feel like they don't feel a sense of stability with you. And their intentions is to feel inspired of finding their own happiness within themselves. So for right now, I don't see this person preparing to come towards you. I don't see them preparing to open up communication. They are a little bit resistant to come back around because they feel like there's no point. What is the point when you don't bring a sense of stability anyway? So it looks like this person is going to continue to work on themselves, work on their career, their finances. Maybe they're in school. They're going to focus on those things and not this connection. So what is your advice? I want you to be very aware of situations that you create within your life. So if you want a solid, stable, committed relationship that has a sense of stability within it, you create it by being with your person, working together, and becoming in sync with each other. And if you feel like your person should be creating it all, they're the ones who should build the foundation, and you should just sit there and observe, that's not a healthy dynamic. So I want you to be aware that there are consequences to certain actions. And when you lack your placement with those actions, the consequences of a situation like this, where you're not in alignment with your person because you're not coming to the table and stepping up in the way that they need you to. So I want you to make sure that you analyze the situation, not just from your lens, but from your person's. Put yourself in their shoes. Would you feel the same way that they do? And put the ego down and really be honest with yourself. You know, face that fears and insecurities of, you know what, maybe I did mess up. Maybe I do need to work on being a better partner or being more stable to my partner. So I want you to make that choice and decision to understand it from their perspective and be able to relate and do any inner work that you think you might need after that. All right, let's move on to Libra. All right, Libra, if you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website's TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. All right, Libra, no contact in separation. What is your person's feelings? What are their intentions? What are their next actions or moves towards you, Libra? Okay, I'm hearing one call away. I'll be there to save the day. Superman. Okay, so your person is feeling like they're only one call away. They're about to reach out to you is why that song I think is coming out. This person is feeling like they are focusing on what they need to do in depth. They could be writing their next plan of action when it comes to you and them. This person knows that in all fairness, they maybe needed to do a little bit more and they didn't. And they're about to call you. That's their action is they're getting ready to call you. They are going to apologize. And they're ready to be compassionate to your needs. This is somebody who maybe wasn't in the past. They were maybe very self-centered, very focused on themselves, doing things that they thought was best for them, but not for the two of you. So they are very nostalgic and they are ready to take control of the situation. They do want to heal things. So it feels like you're going to hear from this person sometime in the next 10 to 14 days. For others of you, it could be about 11 weeks. So it could be a little bit more time. So what is your best piece of advice, Libra? I want you to connect with your own wisdom of what you know to be true in this situation, and I want you to realize whatever changes need to happen within you to be the best version of yourself. And if you feel the change of not coming back with this person is something that you're done, you're over it, you don't want it no more, then that's what you should do. You should close the chapter and create an opportunity or a new opportunity elsewhere. But if you are ready for reconciliation with this person, I want you to learn the lesson of how to progress the connection coming back. Because if you try to repeat what already happened and you just don't make any changes within yourself or expectations of your person, it's not going to be any different. It's just going to be a rinse and repeat, and then you're going to feel the disconnect all over again. So I want you to recognize what is it that you might potentially need to work on to make sure that the next go around with you and your person, you can be the best version and they can be the best version for the two of you together. All right, Scorpio, you want your own personalized in-depth reading? My website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. All right, Scorpio, no contact in separation. What are your feelings? What are your person's feelings, intentions, and next actions, Scorpio? Scorpio. Okay. Your person is feeling like whatever you did to them, you deserve silence. So I'm not sure what happened here, but your person feels like they're very cautious of you. They don't trust you. They feel like whatever has happened, they've learned that they don't want to be in this connection. Their intentions is to really be responsible for themselves only. They're not wanting to be responsible for this relationship or this connection any further. Their actions is they have analyzed every which way this connection and them outside of this connection. They're choosing themselves. It looks like this person is choosing to keep their options open because of whatever has happened. This person, they lack the drive and the motivation or even the ambition to try to resolve whatever happened between the two of you. They feel like whatever happened was caused by you, and because that it's in your yard, they're not wanting to participate. They're not really wanting to come back into union. So what is your best piece of advice at this time? If you do feel like you did something negative to self-sabotage this connection, I want you to not feel confused or sit in the sense of regret and remorse. I want you to accept it and actually own it. I want you to dig deep down inside, tear off the ego and the pride, and really open up. Why did you feel that you needed to self-sabotage? Why did you need to do what you did that caused the reaction to your person going silent and not wanting to be together? Because there is something about maybe you didn't give to yourself in the way you needed, so you took from your person. You know, maybe you didn't love yourself, so you didn't love your person the way they needed to. You know, what we do in relationships is a mirror within ourselves. So I want you to really connect with yourself. Don't just go and try to find someone else to replace this person or this connection. There's something inside you that you have to answer. The question is, why did I do this? And give yourself a sense of relief by accepting it, owning it, working through it. Then you're ready to move forward, because it looks like your person is not wanting to come back together because of they feel you sabotage the situation between the two of you. Sagittarius. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Sagittarius. No contact and separation. Sagittarius. What is your person's feelings, intentions, next actions? Okay, so your person feels like other people have interfered in this connection. Friends, family, outside influence. And they've made the change that because of that, they don't want to participate any longer. Your person's intentions is to maintain control, to hold back from you, and to make the change of just moving forward. They are prepared to protect themselves from this connection. They may feel that something may be revealed to them in time about as to why, but they don't really know why. There's a sense of a stubbornness with your person right now, that they're trying to figure out where they belong now that the two of you are not together. Where is their place in the world now that the two of you are in separation? So it doesn't look like they're ready to prepare to come back into union. They are just accepting that it's over and they're maintaining that silence. So what is your best piece of advice at this time? You could have children with this person, or a child. I want you to connect with your inner child. That's going to be your best piece of advice. Connect with the love that your inner child is needing right now. This might be something where you need to create an opportunity or take some type of action to go within to understand, what did you want from this connection that you didn't get? Your inner child is asking for that to be connected now, so that you can really be generous to yourself. Love yourself the way you needed. Whatever your expectation was of this person, I want you to give it to yourself and see how different you feel. You may realize that maybe this person didn't have the capacity to love your inner child the way you could, the way somebody else potentially could. So I want you to be very generous with connecting with yourself and figuring out, what is it that you didn't get from this person? And not really asking yourself why you didn't get it, but giving it to yourself instead. Capricorn, if you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Capricorn, no contact and separation. What is your person's feelings? What are their intentions? What are their next actions or moves towards you? Capricorn. 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 Okay, so it looks like your person is feeling like they should have been more generous to you in the situation. Their intentions is to make some changes. They are kind of going within. They're looking at themselves, recognizing that they didn't give you the love and the respect that they should have given you. So it does look like your person is wanting to give to this connection. So they are going to come in very passionate, very adventurous. They're coming in really, really confident to let you know that they're ready to make the life changes that they need to. We do have the Tower coming out here. So this person is coming in with a major transformation. So if it's been a little bit of time since you've been in contact with this person, they are coming back, because it looks like the tables have turned and they're ready to finally work things out with you. So what is going to be the best piece of advice for Capricorn? Understand that this person is somebody that it's going to take you time to understand you can trust them again, because this person is sorry. They are sorry for the way things have happened. They want to be more generous, more loving. We do have the Ten of Cups. This person is going to come back and be very loyal and dedicated to this connection, and realize that this is going to actually be a blessing, that this person needed to go through the separation to be a better version of themselves. All right, Aquarius. You want your own personalized in-depth reading? My website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Aquarius. No contact in separation. Aquarius. Aquarius. Okay, you could be dealing with Sagittarius or a Gemini. Aquarius, your person feels like they need to make the right choice and decision, that they need to come back and they need to make this relationship work for the long term. You could be married to this person in separation. You could have been with this person for a very long time. Yeah, we do have justice coming out. So this person could be a Libra, you could be a Libra. Their intentions is they're going to create the action and the desire to try to bring this connection back in. They're coming in with more an innovative way that the two of you can maybe work things out, hoping you're going to be open and optimistic. This feels heavily like there maybe was a fight about potentially moving or something, or this person's job. They want to take a job somewhere else, or they want a fresh start somewhere else, and you did not. It feels like this person's coming in with a new, fresh idea that the two of you could maybe look at as a different perspective to see if that's an option, because we do have the 10 of Pentacles here. So this person knows that they want to secure this connection for the long term. And making this move potentially is something that will benefit the family in the long term. So it does feel heavily like there is somebody else in placement. So you may have a child, there could be like a mother-in-law, there could be a grandmother, there could be another family member that is a factor in all of this that maybe had been an issue. Maybe this person wanted to move closer to their mom and you didn't want to, or something like that. Either way, it does look like there is the capability that you guys can work this out, because your person is coming up with a really innovative way to convince you to take them back and how to do the right thing. Yeah, we got the World, so this is definitely closing out. What's your best piece of advice? Be very patient with your person. Be able to not be selfish and pause and just listen to this new innovative idea that they have. Something that if you look at things from their perspective, not just your own, you might be more motivated to be able to resolve this a lot easier, that the two of you can come to a common ground. All right, Pisces. You want your own personalized in-depth reading? My website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Pisces, no contact in separation. Let's see your person's feelings, intentions, next actions. Your person feels discontent since the two of you have been in separation. They don't like it. They don't like it at all. And they recognize that their happiness is with you when the two of you are together. Their intentions is to bring a sense of security back into this relationship. So they're going to be really focused on how the two of you can actually make it work. So they are going to come in with an idea of how to restabilize the connection, of how the two of you could actually collaborate and make this work the second time around. So your best piece of advice here, put your ego and pride to the side. Don't let that deter you from being able to let the situation be able to be resolved. Because if you allow that to block this, then you're going to feel at an emotional loss that this isn't going to get fixed, it's not going to get healed. So if you feel like your pride and your ego has been at an all-time high, maybe just try to step that down. Try to push it to the side and be very vulnerable and open with your person, or let them be fully transparent with you so that it's not as dramatic, allowing that pride to make the decision, where your heart can actually make the decision with you, the two of you resolving this.